When you're decorating a room in a certain style, it's easy to go overboard. So here to show us how to do it right, design duo Colin and Justin join me. I would say you've done this right. You look at this room, it is absolutely gorgeous, and it is an updated version of a style with so much tradition and heritage.
Exactly.
So what was sort of the concept behind this?
Okay, so today we've tried to assemble a basic observation of really clever chinoiserie style. Now, chinoiserie was kind of a way of decorating and designing that was influenced by all things Chinese in the West. So we've taken lots of Chinese emblems and motifs, put them together. Now, that was happening in the 17th century, the 18th century, round about the same time as Rococo. So it was all about really heavily adorned and extra decoration.
Yeah.
And we've added loads and loads of Chinese pottery. Now, this is a really simple example of chinoiserie.
Yeah.
Traditionally, lots and lots of blue and white played at one time. And what we've done today is we've taken some of this style's signature and wrapped it around a room to update the whole chinoiserie look for the present day.
So this is, you know, you have a style, you absolutely love it, and you decide that you want to translate that into a room in your home. What you don't want to do is take everything so literally.
Yeah, you don't want to go overboard, Tracy.
Yeah.
Less
Right?
is more.
Less is more, and then you want to maybe add some other style influences into it to make it work a little bit better.
Just be inspired. You know, theming is not decorating. Theming is what Disney do. Decorating is what you do at home. Okay?
Yeah.
This wallpaper for me, it's by Thibault. It's like the chinoiserie pattern blown up. You know, it's bigger. Normally, you find it's quite dense patterns. Florals, bird motifs are very common for this look. You know, so why not blow it up? Give it a really big, bold look.
Absolutely.
And when you're using a wallpaper like this, you know, you don't have to do the whole wall. You can break it up. You know, we've got some trim here from Home Depot to just break it up and give us a little bit of a balance between the very decorated and the kind of slightly less plain, slightly more plain element down there. I think we're ready for this. You know, I think as a nation we're ready for this. I'm looking at the audience today.
Yeah.
And everyone looks decorated. Everyone is bright, bold. Are you ready for some decor?
Because what we're seeing now is people are taking their fashion boldly, and people are actually starting to step out with their decor. We're starting to move away from that 90s boutique hotel chic.
Of course.
And we're going into big personalities. So you're seeing big, bold wallpapers like this popping up all over the place. It makes you happy, doesn't it?
It does. It's super liberating. And also, there's loads more white now. When you look at this piece of pottery, it's essentially a fairly dark piece. But the modern version of that, the modern idiom, has allowed a bit more breathing space, so you can see the pattern more clearly by enlarging it. Now, wall paneling, for the longest time, a Colin and Justin obsession.
Yes.
We love that whole thing of putting a rail on and then having some timber detailing below, which you can paint in a complementary colour. This I absolutely love. Now, we've been working with this company called My Overlays. Now, you can find them online, available all the way across North America, home delivery. These are actually so simple. They're made of a really pliable plastic, okay? You can specify all manner of sizing.
Cute picture over there.
I know, pretty as a picture.
It's a cutie.
You can specify all manner of sizing and all manner of motifs. You scan the website. Now, we've gone for the chinoiserie influence here, so the pagoda roofs of these palaces. Now, this particular framework, it literally glues on or pins on, and then this fella here, turn that the other way, Colin, slots inside there. So it's very East Asian, very Chinese. Now, I love that. So easy to do. You don't need a degree in interior design to operate a hammer and a small pin, or indeed to operate some spray adhesive. Really easy, and I think classic Cityline, Tracy, a great way to bring your space alive without breaking the bank and without having to have an enormous skill set.
And talk about big impact. That's beautiful.
Amplify, amplify.
Really nice. So many other things we can call on. I'm in love with the sofa right now. I like how this is your neutral in the space.
It's exactly that, you know, that's from IKEA. And it is the neutral in the space, you know, it's a big, plain, beautiful velvet sofa. And the perfect canvas for you to then decorate with cushions, you know, and again, the florals, the bird motifs as well. And just one of those things, it's just so common of this look, but you don't have to go overboard, you know, so there's one single cushion there. A bit of minimalism has crept into this look as well.
Totally.
But it really sings, you know, and I think that's the thing about the look here. We are in the 21st century, you know, so with key pieces like your sofa, you can be modern with this look.
Exactly.
Yes, you can.
Now, look at these. I want to just step aside, Tracy, so you can see this long credenza here. Now this, we actually made this for you guys using IKEA kitchen cabinets. Now they're really simple. Generally they're on the wall, but we've added legs to the bottom of ours and then created a big MDF frame. Now picking up on the typically chinoiserie blues, we've done one cupboard in blue, one in a mid blue, and then one in a light blue, and then very diligently, almost going blind into the wee small hours, we took some of the wallpaper and we trimmed around those flowers, spray adhesive them on, and then lacquered over the top to create that lovely kind of almost like the wind had picked up the flowers and scattered them across, basically. And I think if we only ever say one thing, and if we only ever get one point across, it's that DIY can be really good fun, and it's really, really easy. You can stress yourself out to the max and get nowhere, or you can take a breath and think, how do I want to do this project? What do I want to achieve? Okay, a little bit of chinoiserie, some blue paint, and some cabinetry from a big box store. Hey presto, a whole new look for less.
When you look at the before of this cabinetry, you can barely believe that that's where it started and this is where it ended. So it just takes a little bit of creativity and a little bit of imagination. Beautiful accents of the dark blue everywhere, and of course, really nice understated design there. This is how you do a style without going overboard.
Absolutely. You know, so accessories are from Pier 1. You've got to have a rug in there. This one's from Wayfair. You know, and again, it gives us a soft kind of antique look that you can bring a modern sofa onto as well. You know. Finish the look with bamboo elements as well, a bit of natural in there, and your whole look is going to be complete.
Lighting?
The lighting came from IKEA, which is really simple. Now, not traditionally chinoiserie, but there's something about the shape that just reminded us of the roofline, that lovely pagoda shape of architecture. And then a really good point to remember, when you're using blue and white, it can sometimes be a little austere. So it's useful design advice to layer in some creams and some slightly earthy tones. This big wall piece at the back there, a massive bowl from Pier 1. It was designed to sit on a little kind of frame, but we took it off the frame. It might normally have been here. We've popped it up on the wall, and it's a great big symbol of luxury and gorgeous coziness.
Very nice. Love it, guys.